I just show up and talk on a microphone. I've never had more fun than I'm having right now.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. My name is Stephanie Highfield, and my guest today is Crazy Dave. But I'm sure Crazy Dave hasn't always been crazy.
Pretty much always.
Well,
pretty much always.
Tell us about it.
Nah, it's really just marketing.
Okay.
I have been at this I've been using a microphone to make a living for 36 years.
Wow.
And doing karaoke for 30 years. Mm-hmm. Doing trivia shows for 5 years. And any other kind of event you can think of that involves a microphone. I've done stadium announcing and arena announcing. I've done proms, and I did a pageant once, emceed a pageant once. I've done any kind of thing you can think of. As long as it involves a microphone, I can do it.
Okay. What was the first thing that you did that started this journey with the microphone?
College radio.
College radio. Okay.
Henderson State University.
It's
what I went to college for.
Radio.
Was radio. And I ended up, before I left, before they asked me to leave, I had two majors. I had added theater. So I was double major of radio and theater and minor in journalism, and didn't go to any of the classes. So
that's why they asked you to leave?
Yes, they did. They politely. It was polite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you got to go.
Well, okay. But you took that knowledge and you ran with it, and you started in
radio, was in radio for a little while after I got out of college, and then...
Anywhere local?
No, all Arkadelphia.
It was all in Arkadelphia?
All the radio I did was Arkadelphia until I started doing internet radio years later.
Okay.
I went from that to doing shows, to DJing, and then ended up singing, and then ended up karaoke. I mean, it was just an evolution over decades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I met you because I was working at the Hot Springs Village Voice at the time, and you were nominated for Entertainer of the Year.
In Hot Springs Village, yeah.
But you're doing a lot.
Well, most of my shows right now, the majority of my shows for the last almost 5 years have been in Hot Springs Village. I've done karaoke up there also, but I do primarily trivia in Hot Springs Village.
Are you still... Tell me where you're at, all the locations.
Okay, so I have 5 shows a week total right now. Tuesday nights, this is being taped on a Tuesday. So tonight,
yes,
I am at DeSoto Club. That's a trivia show. All the trivia shows start at 6 and go to 8. Wednesdays, I'm at Balboa Club, same time, trivia. Thursdays, currently, I'm off. But in the spring, I've got a show starting up on Thursdays. Karaoke on the Belle of Hot Springs. They're going to relaunch the Belle of Hot Springs after they get it all ship shape. And Thursday nights we'll have karaoke on the second deck of the Belle.
I cannot wait.
I can't either. It's going to be fun.
Right.
And at Fridays and Saturdays, I'm at Fat Jack's karaoke. Been there for almost 5 years. And then Sundays, I'm at Sunset Grill in the Village with another trivia show.
Nice.
Been there for probably a little over a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they had started doing that. So.
Oh, yeah. Been a little bit.
Outside of entertaining almost every night of the week, what do you do?
I have also, I say I have it. I don't have it. Somebody else has a podcast that I work for.
So you're like a host on another podcast?
Much like this. Very, very much like this. Can I say the name on a competing podcast? Is that okay? Okay. Spa City Hit List.
Well,
Spa City Hit List.
We'll go ahead and tag Spa City Hit List, and we'll call it a collaboration instead of...
that's cool.
Instead of competition.
That's very cool.
Yeah, how about that?
Okay. Well, y'all have way more content than we've got. We've been at it since April.
Okay.
And we do it like when we can.
Right.
Yeah, it's not like the bread and butter of what, I've got plenty of irons in the fire. So does Carl, the guy Carl Robinson owns Spa City Hit List. Me and Chucky D. Yeah, I'm sure y'all know Chucky D. Chucky D and I are the primary hosts. We have some other hosts come in every once in a while, but it's
in case
just
our viewers don't know who Chucky D is, though.
Oh, they know.
What if they're from the village? Do they know who they are if they're from the village?
Yeah, probably not.
Would I be surprised?
You'd be surprised that they don't. No, I was, when we did the roast of Chucky D back in November, and leading up to the roast, I was, trying to get the word out, and I would tell people at the trivia shows, the roast of Chucky D's coming up in November or whatever it was, and they're like, who? Chuck E. Cheese. Apparently, the villagers don't do that much in Hot Springs.
I see.
And Chuck E. Cheese got shows, just like I do, all over. He doesn't do trivia. He does karaoke or DJs.
Okay.
And
I think that most famously for being at the Big Chill.
yep.
Okay.
Big
Yeah.
Chill. And you ought to have him in here.
Yeah.
You ought to have him in here sometime. He's
Okay.
he's fun.
I have a whole.
You may have to have, y'all have one of them buttons, the censor button where you go beep when you say, yeah, you're going to need that when you get
Okay.
Chuck E. in here. May need it on me before we're out
You
of here.
should gift us one.
We don't have one. He has
Okay.
to, I don't know what he does, but
We'll probably do that in post.
matter of fact, I don't think we censor on Spy City Hit List. I think he leaves everything in. Whatever happens, happens.
I see.
There's no beeping. I told you about all my shows. I told you about the upcoming show. I told you about the podcast. The podcast is about everything and anything Hot Springs.
That's hot.
We spent
What's hot in
the
Hot
Hot Springs, exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the taglines on one of the Facebook. I think whatever's
I've
hot in
been,
Hot
I've
Springs.
been following.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, I'm glad we got some followers. Thank you so much. You and about 7 other people is what we got. We covered the Hot Springs Wise Guys football team the whole entire season.
Yeah.
They're not even called that anymore. Now they're the Arkansas Diamonds, but we're going to do it again. We were basically, until towards the end of the season when they made the playoffs, we were the only media outlet of any kind that was giving them any kind of coverage.
Wow.
And then all of a sudden, the Little Rock TV stations started
picking
noticing
them up.
them, and they started showing up. But at the beginning, it was,
I think that you could give yourself a little pat on the back.
well, I
for that.
appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Patting on the back right
Because
there.
you never know that you maybe one of the things you did caught somebody's eye, and that's how they got.
Maybe so. Maybe so. And then they started also talking about it on the radio. I mean, it was a slow build
Sure.
for them. And then the team got bought.
Oh, okay.
The team started out owned by the league for sale. You know,
I see.
anybody want to buy a football team? And somebody did. A guy out of Mountain Home bought it, changed the name almost immediately. They're the Arkansas Diamonds now, and their second season starts in May.
Okay. Nice.
And we'll be covering the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
That's arena football?
Arena football, that's right. Yeah, in the OZK Bank Arena downtown, play all their home games.
Really.
It's an 8-game season. There were 6 teams in the league last year. The first year of the league, the Arena League, they had 4 teams. We weren't one of them. We were an expansion team in year 2, and there was 6 teams. Now, this coming season, they have 8 teams. Still an 8-game season, but if they add any more teams, it'll end up maybe going to a 10-game season, and they're just trying to build it year by year.
Okay.
And so they got 4 home games, and the first one is, I had it. It was it's the last week of May.
So obviously I've watched football and all of that, but I don't really know a whole lot. So are
It's-
these like the teams? Who are they? Who do they consist of? The players. and all that?
So these are players that are trying to further their football careers, like by getting noticed in one of these. It's sort of like minor league football.
Okay.
Okay, but it's 7-on-7, and it's only a 50-yard field. And there's not just the Arena League, but there's several other leagues. There's 5 or 6 different arena football leagues across the country.
Sure.
And it started way back with the AFL. The first arena football league was back in like the 80s or 90s or something like that. John Bon Jovi owned one of the teams in the original AFL.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a big deal. We had a team, the Arkansas Twisters in Little Rock. Do you remember the Arkansas Twisters?
I remember, yeah.
That was, so arena football's been around for a while, but it's like a stepping stone for players who are trying to make it big.
Okay. Cool. Okay. I think I'll get off football.
Yeah, but I love those guys. We love those guys, and we appreciate them helping us in our coverage of them this past year. Lauren Hatton, who was the media director of the team this first season, got promoted to GM.
Wow.
She's the only female GM of an arena team, I think, or something like that. She's and she's sweet as she can be. If y'all know Lauren, you know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Now, you said you want to get off football. Sorry.
Wait, give her a shout out. Absolutely.
Hey, Lauren. And her and the new media person, Eden Davis. Hello, Eden.
Yeah, congratulations to both of you.
Yeah. I'll interview you for a while. So how you been, Stephanie?
I love that. We got started, I think it was towards the beginning of August that we really just hit the ground running, crash coursing ourselves into the world of video first podcasting. And it's been really, really
It's
a lot of work.
It's and there's some kind of secret formula to go viral, and I still haven't found it. Because there's people that go viral every day.
Right.
Just put out some silly little something, and the next thing you know, it's got 6 million views.
Right.
How do they do that?
We're still trying
How do they do that? I want to know.
I feel like we're on the edge of figuring it out.
You're on the verge, huh?
Yes.
Okay. All right. When you figure it out, let me know.
Okay.
Because we would love to know.
Okay. Like I said earlier, I've just crash coursed into the editing side of and the video first podcasting and this trying to figure out the algorithms and
it's like a different entire language that somebody invented that nobody knows.
Right. It's definitely changing everything up and I come from more of like a marketing sales background, right? And I was really good at digital, but that was like 10 years ago digital. Well, that's all changed because of
totally
AI.
Different. Yeah, totally different.
Right. Keeping up with the pace of the changes of AI and what it means for advertisers has really been what I've been focusing on,
But you came from a newspaper background.
Yeah.
And jumped into, is this your first foray into internet broadcasting of any kind? Before, because you went from newspaper to this.
Right. Yeah.
Pretty much?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I would, I write poetry and I would film myself kind of doing a poetry read or whatever.
Subscribe to that on TikTok.
Right.
Yeah.
But aside from that, that nothing as formal as a podcast
right.
or anything like that. No, but I just saw, the world is changing. Everyone's saying it, and it's true.
And everybody has a TV station in their pocket now.
Right,
Literally
exactly.
Every person walking around with a phone has the ability to broadcast to few or many.
Right.
Depending on who they can get to watch their stuff.
Right.
It is so different from when the TV stations were 4, 7, and 11.
It's true.
That was it.
It's true.
Yeah, I remember when Channel 16 launched.
Right.
I was there. It was literally 3, 4 channels, and that was it. And then it's just, technology is moving faster than the human being's ability to cope with it. Mm-hmm. Literally.
Absolutely.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So that's kind of like my world. I've really been trying to figure out a way to make this the thing.
Well, I dig your studio.
Yeah,
this is a
thank
cool thing. This is a Tom Wilkins joint, right?
Yes, Tom
Yeah.
Wilkins is the owner of the studio. And, of course, there's Tercero back here.
Yeah, we've been talking to him off camera. Hey, bro.
And the three of us have really just kind of been putting our
You've been
brains
cranking stuff out.
together to figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've been putting out some, and you guys are just a tad more serious than we are, only a little bit. But your podcast we are just all play and fun and games. That's what our podcast is about. What's the fun stuff to do in Hot Springs? And you got a little bit of that, but you also delve into current events somewhat.
A little bit of news and politics.
Yeah, we're staying far
Absolutely.
away from that. We run the other direction from that.
Definitely wanting to give a spotlight to the small business entrepreneurs in the community, a spotlight on the nonprofits that are really making miracles happen in other people's lives.
Well, there's a lot of them out there. You won't run out of stuff to do.
Exactly. Telling people's stories is something I'm the most passionate about. That's really why you're here. And I haven't really gotten to the bottom of your story, really.
People know my story.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
I will be stunned if anybody wants to sit in front of a phone or a computer or a laptop and listen to me talk for 45 minutes. Nobody wants to do that.
Why do you feel that way?
Because
You
when
spend you're an
yeah, but when I'm doing the show, they're trying to win prizes. They have ulterior motives. All right, what do you want to know?
Are you born and raised here in Hot Springs?
Yes, and grew up outside of Hot Springs, but not very far out, down Amity Road. You know where Amity Road is.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, Point Cedar Road cuts off and goes over towards Bismarck. Okay, I lived on Point Cedar Road, just on the other side of the Garner County line in Hot Spring County.
Okay.
So went to Bismarck School
Right.
instead of Lake Hamilton School. And it's a farm. Grew up on a farm. 140-acre farm, 100 acres of hay fields and cattle pasture,
Right.
and 40 acres of woods that we sold firewood off of, and we had a 500-foot-long chicken house.
That's awesome.
The hens that laid hatch eggs. Okay, so there's roosters in there too.
Okay.
Roosters are unkind. Roosters don't give a crap. They will knock you down. And they're big. They're like this big. Anyway, I digress. We had to go in there and get these eggs by hand every day, 3 to 4 times a day. We spent literally all day picking up eggs. Basically from age 11 till I graduated high school. So 7 years of my childhood was spent picking up eggs.
What is your relationship?
7,000 to 10,000 eggs a day.
Now I got to ask, what is your relationship to eggs today?
Oh, I love them. I can make an egg any way there is to make an egg. Yeah, my relationship to eggs. That's great. I eat them all the time. My dad, to this day, still has some chickens.
Okay.
He has about 100 or so chickens.
You don't pick the eggs up anymore?
No, he does. I don't.
He wants to know if you're going to give her some free
You
eggs.
want some eggs.
He's been-
Oh, she's angling for free eggs. I can hook you up.
I love that.
He's got 100 chickens now.
Okay.
And he gets 80 eggs a day or so like that, and he sells them.
There's nothing better than farm fresh eggs.
He has my grandparents' farm is still operating. It's been in continuous operation since 1946.
Wow.
In one
That's
form
impressive.
or another.
Yeah.
And it's the only operating farm in the city limits of Hot Springs, because it didn't used to be in the city limits. It was absorbed or annexed into the city decades ago and grandfathered in to still operate as a farm. So there's still cows there, still goats.
This is your grandparents' farm.
Well, but my grandmother's still alive. She's 94.
Okay.
She doesn't live there anymore. My dad operates the farm. And turkeys, he got turkeys. He has a great, big, huge garden there.
Christmas turkey?
Every year he has a huge garden there. Sells stuff out of the garden right there, out of the front yard. People come, buy. It's self-serve. He puts the stuff all out on the table. They put the money in a box. They take and they go on down the road.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where's this at?
It's on Higdon. Well, no, it's off of Higdon. Used to be called Rocky Reef Road way back in the day. It's called Twin Points.
Okay.
And it's about halfway down Twin Points, right in the middle.
Yeah.
And it's both sides of the road.
Okay.
And the barn down the hill with the chickens, and then the house across the road. And then there's about, 10, 12 acres. I don't know how many acres that go with it.
So that's where you grew up?
Well, no, I grew up out off of Amity Road,
that's right,
but
you were
that's where
saying that.
my
Okay.
dad grew up there.
Okay.
That farm's been in our family since the year after World War II ended, where my grandpa and his brother built that farm out of nothing. It was like a dairy farm in the middle of the woods on really rocky ground, and they transformed it into what it is now.
So are you a
It
farmer?
was a chicken farm? No. I kind of wish I was sometimes.
Yeah.
I miss some of it.
Do you miss the piece of it?
There was no peace. You're
No.
working.
Well,
Working.
I mean-
Work. It's not peace. It's
I guess I find peace in work.
no. The way I grew up, we not only did we have to go get those eggs every day all
Yeah.
day, we also hauled hay out of the hay fields.
Mm-hmm.
I bet I hauled 250,000 bales of hay
Okay.
for not just us, but for people we were selling the hay to. They would say, "Well, we need somebody to haul it for us." We'll do it, but you got to pay us.
Okay.
And we sold firewood out of the woods every year. So it was a full-time, me and my brother and sister were full-time farm employees and going to high school.
So now you get to play.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So now I don't work anymore. I'm basically retired.
Right.
I just show up and talk on a microphone.
Like you are right now.
Yeah. And I've never had more fun than I'm having right now.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like you deserve it after all that work.
I wonder if my dad's watching this right now. He might be watching. Yeah. So you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
When I first moved back to town in 2019 and didn't have karaoke shows at all, matter of fact, I'd been gone for 17 years and nobody remembered me. I'm like, got to start over.
Wow.
So I did karaoke in the park, downtown Hot Springs, for a summer, where people would just come in and sing karaoke right there on the street in the park.
Does that still happen?
No. They still have people come play music in the park, but there has not been karaoke in the park since I stopped doing it that summer. That was just that one summer. But that was so that I could get people to know that I was back and I do karaoke and I'm available, and it worked.
Okay.
And I got the Wagon Wheel show from that. And then I ended up going from Wagon Wheel to a place used to be called The Trough, and now it's DeLuca's Pizza right there downtown where Washita spits out onto Central Avenue. And I had that one for a while. And then I got invited to join someone's show on Fat Jack's. DJ J-Rock. He actually had come and done a spotlight show at Wagon Wheel while I was there. We had this thing called Saturday Night Spotlight, where we would take some really good singer, even though it was just karaoke music, it wasn't a band. We'd take some really good singer and it'd be their night, and they're singing with karaoke tracks all night. And we did that with Jeff Goins, J-Rock, twice. And we worked really, really well together. And he said, I want you to come do this karaoke show that I've got with me. And that was at Fat Jack's.
Okay.
And that was in 21.
That's kind of how you got your start?
Well, not with karaoke. Like I say, I had the first karaoke show in Hot Springs.
Well, right. But
at Fat Jack's, yes.
Specifically.
Yes, ma'am. That's where I started there. And we did that show together for 2.5 years. And then he retired. He doesn't do them anymore. And I stayed. And I've been there by myself for almost 2.5 years.
Right.
So it'll be 5 years in April.
Okay.
5 years I've been at Fat Jack's.
But that's the only,
That's the only karaoke I currently have until the Belle of Hot Springs launches in the spring or summer. They're shooting for spring, may end up being summer. We'll see what happens. But when they do, the second deck on Thursday nights will be the place to be for karaoke.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Something to really look forward to.
I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a big old time. I've never been on the Belle of Hot Springs.
I've not either.
My dad rode it a few times. I know people who have been out on it a bunch of times. They loved it.
I'm just
back in the
grateful
day,
that it's being restored.
I'm glad it is too. Do you know Matt Barrett? He's the guy that is doing it.
We've got to get Matt Barrett on this podcast.
Matt Barrett he is something else. You want to talk about somebody who's got irons in the fire. This guy's restoring the Bell. He's restoring one of the hotels downtown. I think it's the Park.
Okay.
Yeah, and he sells cars all day, every day.
Right.
At Riser Ford.
Right.
Yeah. So this dude's busy. Yeah, and he plays music.
I know that.
The Matt Barrett Band, and he's booked out. I mean, he stays pretty booked.
Yeah.
That guy's way busier than I am.
Well, are you telling me I'm dreaming too big here? I need to come back down?
No. I'm saying there's lots of things to do out there because he's found them. He's doing them all.
Yeah. Cool.
You got to get him in here. I'll tell him.
Okay.
I talk to him frequently. I'll tell him he needs to come over here and sit down with Stephanie and
just hang out.
Just sit here and BS for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like that.
That's what we're doing. There's no really format to this. We're just sitting here BSing.
Yeah.
That's what we do on Spa City Hit List. I've turned your podcast into Spa City Hit List.
Awesome.
Inadvertently. I'm so sorry.
Well, you know.
Collab.
Like
exactly.
I said, yeah. So.
A mashup.
You know what? I think a viral title for this podcast is Crazy Dave and the Spa City Hit List.
Yeah, you think that'll go viral, do you?
Because of how it's worded.
Yeah, if from your lips to whoever's ears.
It might.
It
sounds like true crime.
We would love to go viral. Our videos, we've got 180 subscribers currently.
You were telling me off camera the secret to your success with your YouTube subscribers.
Oh yeah. Okay. Do you want me to? Let's let the cat out of the bag right now. We got 180 subscribers. I'd say 100-ish of them.
Yeah.
I actually took their phone from them and said, "Let me just subscribe you right here for you." And so I literally manually subscribed people
I think that's genius.
to our. So you just go out in the world and say, "Hey, Spot City Hit List, give me your phone." You know.
Right, exactly. Hit that bell notification.
So yeah, that's how we got what we got. And the views, though. I mean, you never know how or what is going to go viral.
Okay, well, let me ask you this first.
Okay.
Do you have a strategy?
As far as getting something viral.
As far as posting in general,
Well,
with your podcast.
Our format is anything going on in Hot Springs. If we can get there
You
to
do
cover
a lot
it.
of live on location.
We go to the places.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've done some studio stuff, but we have gone out to wherever or whatever is going on and just covered it right there on the spot or interviewed them right there on the spot. And it's way easier that way. Just go to where the action is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all might ought to start doing
We've
some
talked
stuff
about
like that. Yeah.
Another thing we've talked about doing is more going live.
Yeah. We've done live for the roasts, the comedy roast. There's been 3 comedy roasts now. There's about to be a 4th in January, the roast of Sarah Bear. It was a joint effort between Spy City Hit List and Art Beat Entertainment. You know Dean Agus?
The name sounds so familiar.
Oh, yeah, you know him if you saw him. He owns Art Beat Entertainment, and he does half the entertainment stuff that's going on in this town. He books it. He has it going through them. So he was putting together these roasts, and we joined him to promote the roast on Spy City Hit List. So it was a joint effort. The first one was Greg McEwen. You know who Greg McEwen is? Yeah. You know who Greg McEwen is. He's a musician here in town. That roast was brutal. That roast had casualties. That roast, yeah. Matter of fact, Greg, bless his heart, loved him to death, had a heart attack the next day after that roast.
Oh, wow.
Now, were they related? Who knows? But that roast was brutal. Love you, Greg. The second roast was Wild Bill Willie. You know who Wild Bill Willie is? He is a miniature, and I say miniature, he's a little bitty feller, Willie Nelson impersonator.
Wait, I might just know that. Yes. Okay.
That's Wild Bill Willie.
Okay.
His name is Albert Essery, and we roasted him in September. Mm-hmm. Roasted Greg in July, did Albert in September, and then we did Chucky D in November.
I saw the promotions for that.
Yeah. And so we go live when we do these roasts. It's the only thing we've gone live for. We will, and we don't do it on YouTube either. We do our live broadcasting on Facebook. So every single roast from the red carpet to the end of the roast has been broadcast live on the Facebook page of Spy City Hit List. Okay. It's the only kind of live stuff we do.
And you guys have quite a following on Facebook.
If you want to call 1,300.
Yeah.
Is that quite a following?
Well, I mean, so you guys got started just a couple months before us.
April. We started in April, yeah.
So we're sitting at 600 followers.
No, you didn't.
She says. What is the deal with that? I don't understand that in any way, shape, or form. Makes no sense. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Hey, we're trying to go viral here, okay?
Okay. So if you say it enough times, you think it might. That's insane. You never know what's going to be a thing.
I'm clipping that for sure. 100% clipping that.
You're going to, okay.
Is that going to be in a short?
Yes.
Okay.
6, 7. All right. Anyway.
But okay, so you guys have like 300 or 400 more people following you than us. So
on Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's a way.
I think that it's being news media on
because
Facebook.
it's news,
yes.
It gets more followers. Mm-hmm. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. That's
unfortunate. There's fun stuff to do too, folks. Doesn't always have to be doom and gloom.
Thank you.
We stay away from stuff like that. We are only looking for the fun.
That's what the Spa City Hit List is all about.
That's right. But for whatever reason, the news, you're right, the news pages grow quicker, exponentially quicker.
It gives you it gives people things to talk about.
I guess you have to be controversial to get people to, we don't want to be controversial. The last thing we want to be is controversial. We want everybody to come together on whatever fun thing we're covering.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't know. There's a secret out there somewhere.
We're going to figure it out.
Yeah. Figure it out together.
Sure.
This has been fun.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I can't wait to look at this. It's going to be
We're probably going to have to do this again, like I said, because this is my first real official, like, just chill, sit down, talk to somebody.
Yeah, this is more like what we're doing is more like if it were a live talk show. We're totally off the interview aspect of it, and we're just sitting here BSing. And I like that way better.
Thank you.
Way better.
Okay.
That's a
We'll see
a
what
format.
the audience thinks, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably get like -4 views. Like people.
Oh, no.
What are they
do
doing?
that
No,
again.
I'm not watching that. I'm not watching that.
Yeah.
So, no, I'm sure we can get some people to watch it.
Yeah.
Some people crazy as we are.
Well,
There's a lot of crazy people out there.
I agree. You know.
Some of them not crazy in a good way.
Exactly.
There's being crazy in a good way, and there's being crazy. That dude crazy. You don't want to mess with that dude. I'm in the good way. I hope I'm in the good way category.
I would say.
Yeah, I hope.
I would say.
But mine just started out as marketing anyway, so I kind of made it come true. Put crazy on the front of your name, and
everybody knows that it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Yeah, and it's liberating too. If you put crazy on your name, there's so many more things you can do and get away with.
You've already set the expectation.
Yeah, they know going in, this dude crazy. So, yeah, it's very liberating having crazy on you. I suggest you try it. Crazy Stephanie.
Okay.
Yeah, you should try it.
I'm going to. This is Crazy Stephanie signing off. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
That's fun. Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's going to be a mess to edit.
It's going to be fun. It'll be fun. Bye.
Find us on YouTube. Find us on Facebook. Find us on TikTok. Subscribe and like and push all the buttons and find us at Spy City Hit List.